Hey, Jay Stone here, Cap and Ball Fanatic channel. On today's video, we're shooting this beauty right here. It's a stainless steel Ruger Old Army. Never shot it before. So we're going to give it a go today and see what happens. Last time I shot a Ruger, I had trouble because these things actually go where you aim them. And I'm used to shooting cap and ball revolvers that don't. So let's see what kind of luck I have today. And let's have some fun. Alrighty, let's go. Stainless steel Ruger Old Army. Beautiful gun. See that stainless steel? Shooting at Big Purple. Let's see if we can't hit it. I've never shot this before. No. There's one. Oops. That was on me. All right. Okay, we started to hit a little bit. Boy, is that ever a nice shooter. Woohoo! That is sweet. Let's give it another try. What do you say? Shooting 35 grains of 3F Swiss, a lube wad 457 round ball, and CCI number 11 percussion caps. Let's take some more here on Big Purple. What do you say? We're at about 25 yards. Boy, I like this. These things just... Okay, I gotta go get a cap. Let's see how we do. Boom. At least I didn't dry ball. That was good. Tell you what, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Maybe we got another one in us, huh? I think we probably do. So, just some observations about the Ruger Old Army. Not just this one, but the other one. I have a blued one with adjustable sights. And they're a fine cap and ball revolver. Ruger did a heck of a job. I see people all the time saying it's the finest black powder cap and ball revolver ever invented. Well, of course it is. It was made in the 1970s through the early 2000s. It's got modern materials, modern engineering, and modern technology. So that, by definition, is probably, hopefully, unless they really screwed up, is going to make this better than the models that were made in the 1840s, 50s, 60s, 70s. The only negative observation that I would make is on the base pin. If you've ever shot one of these things, the base pin is held on sort of like a Whitney, sort of like a Spiller and Burr. The base pin is held on to the frame with a screw that turns a little half moon deal on it, and it goes into a half moon cutout on the base pin. I'll show you. I'll have pictures of this here. Well, everybody I've talked to that uses theirs an awful lot, that half moon cutout makes the base pin weak, makes that the weakest part of the gun, and these things will bend if you try to load them off on the frame. Okay, so I'm going to quickly show you that base pin problem that I was talking about. It's like a Spiller and Burr, based on the model after a Whitney, not a Remington. The Remington was modeled after a Whitney. So what you do is there's a screw right here, and we loosen that up. So now it's sideways. This is unhooked. We take this, and this pushes the whole mechanism out. Cylinder's now free. That problem I was telling you about is right there. See that? See if you can see it next to the white. See that cutout right there? Look how thin that makes the back side of that base pin. Right there. So myself and some others have done is, if you are unawares and you go to load these off on the frame and you have a ball that needs to be pushed because it's going to make a nice little lead ring, that thing can bend. And mine did. I was able to straighten it out, but mine did. So now we load it off the, excuse me. So now it's loaded off the frame, because that's the best way to do it. As a friend of mine who shoots Rugers a lot said to me the other day, that was probably the worst piece of engineering he's ever seen on the best cap and ball revolver of all time. So be aware, if you're going to be using one of these, you're going to want to shoot these, and then we just push that back in. We take the screw, turn it so it's upright, fits up, and there we are. But if you're going to be shooting these, you're going to want to shoot it. You're going to want to load it off the bench. And this particular loading stand right here is great because it sends you the holder for the base pin on the Ruger. Most of them don't. They're too wide. But this powder ink loading stand gives you the base pin size for the Ruger. So I'm loading mine on the bench off the frame because I don't want to bend that thing up. I've already bent it once when I first got it. Really irritated me, and you can't find these things anymore because the Ruger Old Army isn't produced. So if you get one, prepare to load the cylinder off the frame, because that little notch in the base pin makes that the weak spot of the gun. And that's a shame, because it makes it very, very difficult and risky to load this thing with the ramrod on the frame, which, as you know, that's how I like to do it, because that's how they did it back in the day. But you know, this is such a beautiful revolver. I think I'll load it off the gun and off the frame, and we'll just be happy with it and accept it. We're on day 2. All that wind blew in the other day and blew in all this cold weather. So we're going to shoot some paper, I hope. About 18 yards. Shooting some paper. Let's see if we can hit it. That's a questionable. Heavy gun. So let's try it here. Oh yeah. You gotta hold it steady, Jer. Good shooting. One more. Second cylinder on paper, we put 5 of 6 the first time. So let's see what we can do this time. The secret is I got to hold this gun tight. Aim. 1, 2, 3. And I hit the target. Okay. So hold it tight. 1, 2, 3. Uh-huh. Now I'm cocking this with 2 hands, and I've had somebody say to me, you shouldn't cock your revolver with 2 hands. But this one's a little hard to do, one-handed. So I'm making sure that I'm here. Let me show you. I'm making sure that my hand is behind this in case we have some kind of a unexpected discharge. But I'm safer doing it this way than trying to play around up here to get it one on this big, heavy revolver. And that's why I'm doing it. And I've done this for years. Never had a problem. $18. And one more. All right. You know, that looks like a great target. Got to tell you, haven't shot paper in a while. Never shot this gun. That looks like a beautiful target. Let's go check it out. All right, we've got another cylinder full with my stainless Ruger Old Army. First day shooting it. Not bad. I'm trying to beat the wind here. See how beautiful out it is? It's absolutely gorgeous, but they say any minute we're going to have 30-mile-an-hour winds, and then you won't be able to hear me. So I'm shooting quick, trying to beat the wind. There's a small steel. Got that one. Just didn't make any noise. What about Bigfoot? Got Bigfoot? Getting better, you see? All right, let's put 6 on small swinging steel. See if I can control that shake a little bit. I said in a video previously that I thought it was my lack of muscle since I laid around in the hospital for all that time. Now I'm starting to think it might be some of the combination of meds they've got me on, because for y'all with heart problems, you know, they put you on a buttload of meds. So maybe that's it. I don't know. We'll try it. So let's go long. Ha ha, like we like to do. It's been so long since I've shot long, and with all that's gone on, I'm hoping just to hit this thing once or twice. So let's give it a try, and whatever we come up with is going to be good enough. There's one. Aha! And I got one more. And I missed that one. A little to the left. Well, you know what? That's 5 of 6. Ruger Old Army. Woohoo! We're off and running here in 2025. So there you have it. My day on the range with my stainless steel Ruger Old Army. First time I've shot it was over these last 2 days. And while my accuracy was up and down, that's got nothing to do with the gun. That's got everything to do with the shooter. That's getting better too. So I think you give me a month and we'll be knocking them out. Listen, we've got more videos coming. Thanks for showing up. Hope you enjoyed it. Jay Stone again. We'll see you again on down the road the next time.